All right, fans, welcome back for another night of baseball here at Ellsbury's Legion Baseball Field right off of Highway 79. This is Adam Presswood, and I'm coming to you live. We're about 3 minutes away from the start of this one. It will be a 7 o'clock start time between Ellsbury's single A team and that of New Haven. Ellsbury's team is coached by Tim Levy, and New Haven's is coached by Hans Block, is the name that I was given on the roster. Very quickly, I'm going to run down starting lineups. Starting first with New Haven, I have last names only. We will see number 17, Cackley, on the mound. Number 30, Perjak, out at short. Number 27, Gower, will be over at third. Number 36, Groner, at second. Number 23, Panhorst, at first. Number 21, Homeyer, will be behind the plate. Number 25, Gleason, will be out in left. Number 16, Reimert, in right. And number 13, Strawman, in center field. For Ellsbury, we will see number 20, Dylan Niemeyer, on the mound. Number 11, Lane Parker, at second. Number 47, Hunter Levy, will take care of things behind the plate. Number 44, Chance Lucas, will be the DH. Number 22, Kyle Martin, will handle things in left field. Justin Genowine, number 2, will be out in center. Number 26, Landon Harlan, will cover first base. Number 10, Scott Creech, will be at short. Number 5, Drew Kinsey, will handle third base. And number 13, Coslin Sanders, will be in right field. Subs for Ellsbury, only one, pardon me, number 32, Landon Kent. So I apologize for zipping through that as quickly as I did, but I wasn't exactly sure how quickly infield practice was going to end for New Haven. It does appear that I'll have a few more minutes. I'm going to break away for a few messages from some of our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world. But here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated, and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay. Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
All right, fans, back now for the top of the first, and the hitter for New Haven will be number 17, Cackley. He's their pitcher. Niemeyer is on the mound for Ellsbury, and he's got about 3 practice pitches left, I think. All right, just 2. There's the throw down to second. We're ready to go. It will be Cackley, Perjak, and Gower. All right, Niemeyer delivers. Cackley shows bunt and pulls it back. And the next one from Niemeyer catches the outside corner for a strike. Niemeyer delivers again, another bunt, and it's fouled back my way. Swung on and fouled off again. He stays alive. Niemeyer finally has a sign he likes. Here's the offering, and it is up for a ball. I have a 1-2 count to the hitter. Swung on, and it sounded like he got a piece of it. It is a called strike 3 regardless. So Cackley goes down swinging, 1 away here for New Haven in their half of the first. That brings up number 30, Perjak. As I said earlier, he's covering short for New Haven tonight. Only 1 game on tonight's schedule. All right, here's the pitch from Niemeyer. In for a called strike. That one is swung on and chopped to short. Should be an easy play over at first, but it's dropped briefly, just briefly enough to allow Perjak to get safely to first. All right, up steps Gower. 1 out, 1 on. The pitch from Niemeyer looked a little bit high, but it catches the outside corner. It's quickly 0-1. Swung on and fouled back my way. 0-2 to the hitter. The runner goes, the pitch is in the dirt and gets all the way back to the wall. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Perjack is safe at second, so New Haven has a runner in scoring position with only one away here in their half of the first. Niemeyer delivers. It's outside, 2-2. Niemeyer checks the runner. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled back well behind me with 2 strikes on him already. He'll stay alive. In for a called strike 3. Got Gower looking. That will bring up number 36, Groner. 2 away now for New Haven. Still a runner at second. Time called. And Groner steps back in. Niemeyer delivers. And it catches the outside corner, 0-1. Up and out, 1-1 to Groner. Well outside, it gets all the way to the wall. The runner will advance down to third. 2-1 to the hitter. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Groner wanted to offer at it. It's up and out. Ball 3 and the count's full. The pitch. Outside. Groner with a 2-out walk. Up steps number 23, Panhorst. New Haven's first baseman. Runners at the corners now for New Haven, 2 away. Swing and a miss, quickly 0-1 to Panhorst. The runner goes, and that one is fouled back, 0-2. Groner was up and running for second before the pitch even left Niemeyer's hand. As it is, he has to take the long walk back. Niemeyer delivers. The runner goes again. That one is fouled back as well. It stays 0-2. That one drops in for a called strike 3, and nothing else matters as Panhorse goes down looking to end New Haven's half of the first. Still no score, and we'll be right back.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Hi, my name is Jerry Callahan, pharmacist and owner of the medicine shops in Troy and Ellsbury Pharmacy. We strive every day to bring better service, better value, and better health care to our friends in our communities. We want to say thank you for your support, and we're proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
Back now for the bottom of the first, no score, and the hitter for Ellsbury will be number 20, Dylan Niemeyer, Ellsbury's hurler. Niemeyer will be followed by number 11, Lane Parker, and number 47, Hunter Levy. All right, there's the throw down to second. Here comes our home plate umpire, and here comes Niemeyer. He's a right-handed hitter. Time called by the first base umpire. Cackley delivers, and the first pitch to Niemeyer is in for a called strike, surprisingly. Here's the next one on its way, and it is up there 1-1. Looked like a breaking ball that just never broke. The tiebreaker is swung on, and Niemeyer missed the whole thing. It's 1-2. Niemeyer hops out of the way of another ball. It's an even count at 2 apiece. Swung on and hit high and hard into left field, where it is easily caught for out number 1. First pitch to Parker is up for a ball. Swung on and also drilled into left. That one is not going to be caught. It gets over the head of the left fielder and bounces all the way to the wall. Parker is going to have... They've got him dead to rights. Actually, Parker is safe but injured. Parker technically has a triple to left, but he's not moving. Hang with us, fans. I'm not sure what's going to happen here. All right, Coach Levy has him picked up off the ground, but he is not willing to plant his left foot. Actually, Coach Levy's carrying him off the field. That does not look good. In for Parker is number 32, Landon Kent. And Hunter Levy steps up to the plate. He's catching for Ellsbury tonight. 1 away, a runner on third for Ellsbury, and a severely injured player. They have Lane Parker laid out on a table behind me and to my left. I'm hearing it's his ankle, but I don't have that confirmed. All right, and Hunter Levy swings at the first pitch and drills it right to the glove of the third baseman. The runner from third is out. Levy reaches on a fielder's choice. That brings up number 44, Chance Lucas, Ellsbury's DH. He's got 2 away and 1 aboard, but all the way over at first, so not a lot to work with. Swung on, and that one gets down and under the glove of the first baseman. It bounces out into shallow right field. Ellsbury's going to have runners at first and third. That sends up Kyle Martin, Ellsbury's left fielder and another right-handed hitter. Here's the pitch on its way to Martin, and he gets out of the way of strike one. Should Martin reach, he'll be followed by number 2, Justin Genowine. The runner goes. Here's the pitch, swung on, and Martin fouls it off, 0-2. Martin wanted to reach out and try and tag that one. As it is, it's ball one, a 1-2 count. Oh, and Martin swung after the pitch had landed in the glove. Strike 3 gets Martin swinging. Still no score as we head to the top of the second. We'll be right back.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hey, hon, what are you doing up so early?
Oh, I'm just getting ready to take care of some stuff with the bank.
The bank? I surely hope you're going to get dressed first. You'd get some pretty weird luck showing up in your robe and fuzzy slippers.
I'm not going to the bank. I'm doing it all right here from home using People's Bank and Trust online banking and bill pay service. I can check our account balances, transfer money, make a loan payment, and even pay bills, all from the comfort of my pajamas. Best of all, it's free.
Banking in your pajamas. Now, if we could only get the grocery store to deliver.
Start banking online today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
All right, fans, back now for New Haven's half of the second. And their hitter will be number 21, Homeyer. He'll be followed by Gleason and Raymert. All right, Homeyer steps in. I still don't have any official word on Lane Parker. Here's the pitch from Niemeyer, swing and a miss.
That's what they give you, Tree, buddy. You got them all faked out.
The next pitch from Niemeyer way outside. It gets all the way to the wall, 1-1. Niemeyer delivers again, swung on and chopped to the glove of the second baseman. Should be an easy play at first, and it is. That will send up Gleason now with one away. The pitch. And it gets in the dirt, ball one. Up just a little bit, it's 2-0. In the dirt again. It's quickly 3-1 to Gleason, who's in left field for New Haven tonight. Low and away, he walked him on 4 straight. So 1 out, 1 on. Up steps number 16, Raymert. The pitch is up. The runner thought about going. They almost had him on his way back to first. Here's the next one from Niemeyer. And it drops in for a called strike. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Raymert. Sounded like he might have got a piece of that one, but it doesn't matter. Strike 3 gets him swinging, and up steps Strawman, New Haven's center fielder. Here's the pitch. And I stand corrected, ladies and gentlemen. That is a number 1, not a number 13. Niemeyer delivers again, swing and a miss. What looked like a ball, low and inside, is a called strike 3. So he got hitter number 9 looking, and that'll do it for New Haven in their half of the second. Still no score.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay. Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back now for the bottom of the second, fans. Still no score. And the hitter for Ellsbury will be number 2, Justin Genowine. He'll be followed by number 26, Landon Harlan, and number 10, Scott Creech. All right, Genowine watches ball 1 float by. That one's behind the hitter. It's 2-0. That one caught the inside corner barely. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one missed. It's 3-1. Swung on and popped up in foul territory. It's playable, but New Haven's first baseman can't make it over in time. It fills the count. That one's behind the hitter again. Genowine with a leadoff walk. Up steps Landon Harlan. He's got something to work with now. Nobody out, 1 on.
Or 2 out there.
Cackley delivers behind the hitter 1 more time. Here's the next one on its way, and it is in for a strike. It's 1-1 to Harlan. Up for ball 2. It's 2-1 now to the hitter. Swing and a miss, 2-2. The pitch from Cackley is in for a called strike three. It got the inside corner, and Harlan goes down looking. That will bring up Scott Creech. It's his first at bat. He's covering short for Ellsbury tonight, and the first left-handed hitter. The runner goes. Here's the pitch, swung on and hit on the ground to first. The play will be at first, but it does the job, and it advances Genuine down to second. Up steps number 5, Drew Keency, Ellsbury's third baseman. 2 away, a runner at second. Cackley delivers, swing and a miss. Swung on and hit on the ground to third, right to the glove of the shortstop. Actually, the throw to first was a great throw and has Keency for out number 3. We head to the third, and we're still scoreless.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Hey, hon, what are you doing up so early?
Oh, I'm just getting ready to take care of some stuff with the bank.
The bank? I surely hope you're going to get dressed first. You'd get some pretty weird luck showing up in your robe and fuzzy slippers.
I'm not going to the bank. I'm doing it all right here from home, using People's Bank and Trust online banking and bill pay service. I can check our account balances, transfer money, make a loan payment, and even pay bills, all from the comfort of my pajamas. Best of all, it's free.
Banking in your pajamas. Now, if we could only get the grocery store to deliver.
Start banking online today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Back now for the top of the third, and the hitter for New Haven will be number 17, their hurler, Cackley, excuse me. He struck out swinging back in the first. He'll be followed by Perjak and Gower. Niemeyer delivers, and the bunt is pulled back for strike one to the hitter. That one is swung on and fouled back. It's 0-2. Way inside, 1-2 to the hitter. The offering from Niemeyer is swung on and hit on the ground to second. The throw to first is in time. That sends up Perjak, who reached on an error at short back in the first. And the pitch from Niemeyer catches the outside corner. It's 0-1. That one's low and away. It's 1-1 now to the hitter. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. In the dirt. Well, I thought it was in the dirt. It is a called strike 3. That's a little confusing, but it gets Perjak looking. And that sends up Gower, who struck out looking back in the first. If he gets on, he'll be followed by number 36, Groner. Niemeyer delivers, swing and a miss, or excuse me, swing and it's popped up. Should be an easy play for the third baseman. Nobody calls it, it's dropped, and Gower reaches on an error. Up steps Groner with 2 away and a runner at first. Here's the pitch from Niemeyer. It's up for a ball. Swung on and fouled back off the wall in front of me, 1-1. Beautiful pitch from Niemeyer, broke at exactly the right time. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. The runner at first matters no more as Groner goes down swinging, and we head to the bottom of the third, still scoreless. We'll return.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station. Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
All right, back now for the bottom of the third. The hitter for Ellsbury is number 20, Dylan Niemeyer. As they get ready, it looks like, to take Lane Parker to get some medical attention. Here's the pitch, swung on, and that's going to get down in shallow center field for a leadoff single. Number 32, Landon Kent, stays in, of course, for Parker. This will be his first at bat. One on, nobody out for Ellsbury here in the third. No score. The runner goes. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. The throw down to second. Not in time. Swung on and fouled back. 0-2 to the hitter. Kent ducks out of the way of ball one. It's 1-2. Cackley delivers, and it gets down for a ball. Niemeyer is going to make it all the way down to third. It's a 2-2 count. Kent ducks out of the way of ball three. The count's now full. Swung on, and a good solid hit right to the glove of the second baseman. The easy play is over at first, but one run does score for Ellsbury. So Kent does his job and advances the runner. That brings up number 47, Hunter Levy, who reached on a fielder's choice back in the first. The pitch swung on, a good hit into left field. All right, so a one-out single to left for Levy brings up number 44, Chance Lucas, who singled to right back in the first. The pitch, Levy goes, and it's in for ball one. Actually, Levy turned around and headed back. The runner goes again, swung on, and Lucas fouls one off down along the first base side, 1-1. And the pitch to Lucas is up for a ball. It's 2-1. Levy's antsy over there at first. He goes again. The pitch to Lucas is ball 3, and Levy makes it safely to second. Here's the pitch from Cackley, and it misses the inside corner for ball 4. That'll send up number 22, Kyle Martin, who struck out swinging back in the first. Runners at first and second. Here's the pitch. Martin shows bunt and follows through all the way to the pitcher. The obvious throw is over to first, and Martin is out, but not before he advances the runners. That brings up Genowine. Genowine walked back in the second. And the first pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Genowine hops out of the way, and it's 1-1. That one catches the inside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one I thought hit Genowine in the leg, but they're saying no. It is in the dirt, and it's a 2-2 count to the hitter. That one missed on the inside as well. It's a full count. That one was up for what would have been a ball. He swung on it and lifted it into shallow center field, where it was caught for the 3rd out. Not before Ellsbury brings one across. They lead now 1-0 as we head to the top of the 4th.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy in Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated, and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay. Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
Back now for the top of the 4th. The score 1-0 in Ellsbury's favor. The first New Haven hitter should be number 23, Panhorst, who struck out looking back in the first. All right, here's the pitch from Niemeyer. Swung on and chopped fair. Niemeyer has it, but he might not have the throw. He does, surprisingly, as Panhorst is out number 1. That sends up number 21, Homeyer, who grounded out to second, back in the second. Niemeyer delivers, and it is in for a called strike. Swung on and fouled back. It's 0-2. The pitch from Niemeyer fell in for a called strike 3 and got Homeyer looking. 2 away now for Gleason, who walked back in the second. I thought it was up and out. As it is, it's a called strike, 0-1. Pardon me. Niemeyer delivers again. Swing and a miss. Swung on, hit hard right over the glove of Niemeyer, and it gets into shallow center field for a base hit. That'll send up number 16, Raymert. Raymert struck out swinging back in the second. Swing and a miss. Niemeyer throws over to first, and he made it close. Gleason's back in time. Swung on and popped up into the infield. An easy play for Kinsey over at third. And that is actually out number 3. We head to the bottom of the fourth. Ellsbury still leads 1-0.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Back now for the bottom of the fourth, a 1-run lead for Ellsbury, and their hitter should be number 26, Landon Harlan, who struck out looking back in the second. All right, Harlan steps up. He'll be followed by number 10, Scott Creech, and number 5, Drew Kinsey. And the pitch is up for a ball. In the dirt, 2-0 to Harlan. Just caught the inside corner. It's 2 balls, 1 strike to the hitter. Here's the pitch on its way. Swung on and, oh, it bounces right to the glove of the pitcher and then bounces right out. Harlan is going to reach safely. The left-hander, Scott Creech, steps up. He grounded out to first, back in the second. Here's the pitch. And it is in for a called strike, 0-1. Swung on and fouled back, 0-2. Outside, to say the least, 1-2. Up for a ball, it's an even count. Up and out, the count's full to Creech. Swung on and hit high and hard into left. That one is caught by the fielder for out number 1. That'll send up Drew Kinsey, who grounded to short back in the second. 1 on, 1 away for Ellsbury. They lead by 1 in the fourth. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled off along the third base side, 0-1. Well outside, it's an even count at 1 apiece. Swung on and hit hard on the ground to third. Did he hit into the double play? Yes! Both runners are gone, and that ends things for Ellsbury in the fourth.
People's Bank and Trust knows that every minute of your day counts, so it's good to have a few time savers on your side. Take internet banking, for example. It allows you to bank from home rather than having to make an extra trip to the bank just to check your balance, transfer funds, or view recent transactions. You can even pay your bills online, eliminating a trip to the post office for stamps. Best of all, People's Bank and Trust offers all of this free of charge. Visit us online at www.pbtc.net and sign up today. Just another example of hometown banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
All right, fans, back now for the top of the fifth. Ellsbury leads New Haven 1-0, and the first hitter for New Haven should be Strawman, who struck out looking back in the second. And the first pitch from Niemeyer is in for a called strike, 0-1. Here's the next one on its way, swing and a miss. I thought it was a little low. It's a called strike 3, so Strawman goes down looking for the second straight time. That will start things over for New Haven. As Cackley comes back up, he struck out swinging back in the first and grounded to second back in the third. Here's the pitch. It is up and out for a ball. And there's a bunt that is fouled off down along the first base side. It's 1-1. Outside again. 2 balls, 1 strike to the hitter. Swung on and hit right to the glove of Niemeyer. The easy throw over to first has him for out number 2. That'll bring up number 30, Perjak, who struck out looking back in the third and reached on an error at short back in the first. There's 2 away for New Haven in their half of the fifth. They trail 1-0. Niemeyer delivers, swung on, and he missed the whole thing, 0-1. That one's in for a ball. It's an even count, 1 apiece. Swung on and hit hard on the ground to second. Should be an easy play. It is, but Perjak made it closer than I thought he would. New Haven goes 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of the inning, and Ellsbury still with the lead.
Hey, hon, what are you doing up so early?
Oh, I'm just getting ready to take care of some stuff with the bank.
The bank? I surely hope you're going to get dressed first. You'd get some pretty weird luck showing up in your robe and fuzzy slippers.
I'm not going to the bank. I'm doing it all right here from home using People's Bank and Trust online banking and bill pay service. I can check our account balances, transfer money, make a loan payment, and even pay bills, all from the comfort of my pajamas. Best of all, it's free.
Banking in your pajamas. Now, if we could only get the grocery store to deliver.
Start banking online today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Bottom of the fifth now. The hitter for Ellsbury will be number 20, Dylan Niemeyer. Niemeyer singled to shallow center back in the third and flew out to left back in the first. He'll be followed by, I believe, number 32, Landon Kent is still hitting for the injured Lane Parker. And then it will be number 47, Hunter Levy. I, of course, reserve the right to be wrong about any portion of that, but it doesn't look like I am. The pitch to Niemeyer gets away. 1 ball, no strikes. Swung on and launched into right field. It's fair. It gets down for a base hit, and he rounds first and heads to second where they might have a play, but no. So Niemeyer with a double to right field. All right, I was correct. Up steps number 32, Landon Kent. He grounded out to second, back in the third. But his advice from Coach Levy was to advance the runner, so he did his job. Here's the pitch, and it's in for a called strike, 0-1. The next one's up. It evens the count. Kent ducks out of the way of ball 2. I thought it was up. It evens the count at 2 apiece, though. Kent hops over top of ball 3. It's a full count. Check swing, but it is a Well, I'm a little confused, fans. I thought that was called strike 3 on the outside corner. It must not have been because Kent walked down to first. All right, the pitch to Hunter Levy is in for a ball. Levy singled to left back in the third and reached on a fielder's choice back in the first. Swung on, and Levy pops it up. It should fall right into the glove of the shortstop, and does, for out number 1. That'll bring up Chance Lucas, who walked back in the third and singled to right back in the first. Here's the pitch, and that one is in for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, what's the matter? Know where you're going, infield? Where you going with it?
That one caught the inside corner. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Lucas goes down swinging for out number 2. Kyle Martin steps up now. Struck out swinging in the first, was thrown out at first in the third. Ellsbury can still do some damage even with 2 away. They have runners at second and third. They lead by 1. The pitch to Martin, swing and a miss.
You're getting dirty.
Inside, and it evens it out. That one was in the same spot, but just a little high. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one is swung on and fouled back. 2-2 to the hitter. Oh, Martin hops out of the way and thought it was a ball. It's in for a called strike on the inside corner and gets Martin looking. That'll do it for Ellsbury in their half of the 5th. They maintain a 1-run lead, and we head to the top of the 6th.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay. Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
All right, back now for the top of the sixth. The hitter for New Haven is number 27, Gower, who reached on an error at third, back in the third, and struck out looking back in the first. The pitch from Niemeyer drops in for a called strike.
Hang in there, it's all right.
Swung on and hit hard to third. It gets under Kinsey's glove, and Gower is going to try to stretch that one into a double. Do they have him at second? No. That sends up number 36, Groner, who struck out swinging back in the third and walked back in the first. The pitch from Niemeyer is up and out. Checked swing, and it's in for a strike, 1-1. Niemeyer delivers again. It's low and away, 2-1 to the hitter. Swing and a miss, 2-2. In the dirt again, it's a full count. Swing and a miss. Groner goes down swinging for the second straight time. And that sends up number 23, Panhorst, who grounded to the pitcher back in the fourth and struck out looking in the first. 1 out, 1 on. Here's the pitch, swung on and fouled back behind me, 0-1. Swung on and fouled off again. It's 0-2. Niemeyer has his sign. Checks the runner at second. Here's the pitch. It is way up there for a ball, 1-2. Low and away, 2 apiece. Swing and a miss. Panhorse goes down swinging, so Niemeyer has back-to-back strikeouts here in the 6th. That sends up number 21, Homeyer, who struck out looking back in the 4th and grounded to second back in the 2nd. First pitch from Niemeyer is in for a strike on the outside corner. That one misses by a hair, 1-1. Well outside. 2-1 to Homeyer. 2 away for New Haven here in the 6th. They trail 1-0. Swung on and fouled back behind me again. It'll even the count at 2 apiece. Check swing, but it is in for a called strike 3 regardless. That ends things for New Haven in the 6th. We'll be back.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare Missouri's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, back now for the bottom of the 6th. The hitter for Ellsbury will be number 2, Justin Genowine. Genowine flew out to center back in the 3rd and walked in the 2nd. It will be Genuine, Landon Harlan, and then Scott Creech. All right, there's the throw down to second. Warm-ups are done for New Haven, and Genuine steps up. Here's the pitch on its way, and it catches the inside corner, strike one. Up and out, it's an even count. Pitch 3 gets away to make it 2-1. Fouled back behind me, 2-2. That one's in the dirt, and the count to Genuine is full. Swung on, and he launched that into right field. It gets down for a base hit, and they need to hold him at first, and they wisely do. So a single to right field. Brings up Landon Harlan. He reached on an error back in the fourth and struck out looking back in the second. Low and away, the runner goes. He'll have no trouble. Swing and a miss, 1-1 to Harlan. Swung on and chopped foul to third. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Harlan goes down swinging for out number 1. And up steps Scott Creech, who flew out to left back in the 4th and grounded out to first back in the 2nd. Here's the pitch. Catches the inside corner, 0-1. Swung on and hit on the ground to third. The throw over to first. All right, it looks like, even though I didn't see it, fans, look like the first baseman dropped that ball. It would have been an easy play over at first, but Creech is safe on an error. And that brings up Drew Kinsey, who hit into a double play back in the 4th and grounded to short back in the 2nd. Runners now at the corners. The pitch hits him in the shoulder and loads the bases. That'll bring Dylan Niemeyer back up. He doubled to right back in the 5th. Singled to shallow center back in the 3rd and flew to left back in the 1st. New Haven has time called. They may have a pitching change, I'm not sure. All right, they're not changing a thing. And the pitch to Niemeyer is in for ball 1. Swung on and popped foul behind home plate. I thought that was playable, but it found its way to the roof above me. It's 1-1 to the hitter. That one is in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. Niemeyer had to hop out of the way of ball 3. The runners hold, even though it gets all the way to the wall. Up for ball 4. It walks in a run and sends Niemeyer to first. That brings up Landon Kent, who walked back in the 5th and grounded to second back in the 3rd. Base is still loaded for Ellsbury. Here's the pitch. It's in the dirt and gets all the way to the wall. The runners will hold on ball one. That one fell in for a strike. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Swung on and hit on the ground, past the pitcher and past the second baseman. 1 run crosses, making it 3-0, but Kent is out at first. So that sends up Hunter Levy, who popped to short back in the 5th, singled to left back in the 3rd, and reached on a fielder's choice back in the 1st. The pitch up for a ball. Up again, 2-0. Outside, and it gets all the way to the wall. 3-0 to the hitter. The pitch up for ball 4. The bases are loaded again. That'll send up number 44, Chance Lucas. Lucas struck out swinging back in the 5th, walked in the 3rd, and singled to right in the 1st. Lucas swings and misses. It's 0-1. In for a called strike on the outside corner. It's 0-2. In the dirt, it gets all the way to the wall. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The runners hold. Way up there to even the count at 2 apiece. Swung on and fouled off. He'll stay alive.
Ready infield, you never know.
Oh, they're saying that one caught the inside corner and got Lucas looking for out number 3, not before Ellsbury gets a few insurance runs. We head to the top of the 7th, and what will be New Haven's last shot. It's 3-0 in Ellsbury's favor.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, and the first pitch to Gleason is in for ball 1. Gleason singled to shallow center back in the 4th and walked in the 2nd. He swings at that one and belts it into left field, where it gets over the fielder's head. It might be a leadoff double, and is. That'll send up a different Raymert wearing number 18, and the pitch to him is in for a ball as well. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Swung on, and he sends that one into left as well, where it gets down and it's going to bounce all the way to the wall. The left fielder's not going to get it in time to prevent one run from scoring and to prevent Raymert from getting to second. Back-to-back doubles to left. right, Strawman steps back up. He's struck out looking during both previous at-bats. The pitch is low for a ball. That one is in for a strike. It's an even count. Low and away. 2-1 to the hitter. Swung on and chopped to Niemeyer's glove. The throw to first has him for out number 1. Niemeyer delivers, and Cackley smacks one the other way into right field for a single. 1 run scores. It's 3-2. Ellsbury calls time as Coach Levy walks to the mound. I'd be surprised if we have a pitching change. Niemeyer's done a great job. All right, no changes on the mound or anywhere else for Ellsbury yet. The hitter for New Haven is number 30, Perjak, who grounded to second back in the 5th, struck out looking in the 3rd, and reached on an error in the 1st. Here's the pitch, and it's in for ball 1. Niemeyer checks the runner over at first, throws, not in time. That one just caught. 1-1. Swung on and fouled back my way. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the hitter. The pitch gets away. The runner will advance down to second. It's a 2-2 count to Perjak. Swung on and fouled back again. The count stays 2-2. That one swung on and hit to third. Keensey should have it. Oh, it was close. They're calling him out at first.
That's all right. Let's go. We can do it right. Got one out left. Let's go. Make contact here. Come on, Jess. Right there.
And that sends up number 27, Gower, who doubled to right back in the sixth, reached on an error back in the third, and struck out looking in the first. Niemeyer delivers, swing and a miss.
Right, Justin, you get 3.
You're all right. You're all right.
He went golfing. It's 0-2.
Be a smart hitter. Be a smart hitter. There you go. Make contact. Keep your head down. Keep your head down. Deep breath. You're all right. Go slap hitter.
New Haven has a runner over at third. 2 out. They only trail by 1. It's 3-2. They've made a valiant effort in their half of the 7th, and they're still alive. Here's the pitch from Niemeyer. Swung on and smacked into center field. It gets down in front of the fielder and bounces behind him. The game's now tied at 3 apiece. That brings up number 36, Groner, who struck out swinging in the 6th and the 3rd and walked back in the 1st. Ellsbury, still no changes on the mound. All right, and the pitch is in for strike 1. That one swung on and hit hard to third. Keensey has it. Is the throw to first going to do it? Yes, it is, believe it or not. But we do have a tied ball game as we head to the bottom of the 7th. It's 3-3.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
Since 1995, Heartland Restoration has specialized in all types of masonry repairs, concrete restoration, above and below grade waterproofing, snow removal, epoxy joint repair or replacement, and all types of floor coatings. Our mission is to serve you with over 35 years of experience, someone you can trust to do the job right the first time. If you have a project, big or small, please give us a call. Heartland Restoration, 314-993-6377.
All right, for those of you just joining us, we're now in the bottom of the 7th. Ellsbury's lead is gone, and we have a tied ball game at 3 apiece. The hitter for Ellsbury should be Kyle Martin. Martin struck out looking back in the 5th, was thrown out at first back in the 3rd, and struck out swinging in the 1st. All right, we're back in business as Martin steps up. Here's the pitch, and it's in for ball one. Martin will be followed by Genuine and Harlan. Swung on and fouled off down along the first base side. It's a 1-1 count to Martin. In the dirt, 2 balls, 1 strike to the hitter. Low and away. Martin hops out of the way of a very awkward ball 4. So Ellsbury has 1 on, nobody out for Genuine. Genuine singled to right back in the 6th, flew to center in the 3rd, and walked back in the 2nd. Genuine steps in and fouls the first one off, 0-1. Swung on and chopped past the glove of the pitcher. All right, no play anywhere. Single to center then for Genuine. Sends up Harlan. 2 on, nobody out. Harlan struck out swinging back in the 6th, reached on an error in the 4th, and struck out looking in the 2nd. Check swing, and the pitch is in for a ball. Inside 2-0. Inside again. 3-0 to Harlan. Ball 4 sends Harlan to first and loads the bases. Up steps number 10, Scott Creech. He reached on an error back in the 6th, flew to left in the 4th, and grounded out to first in the 2nd. And we have a New Haven timeout. If they have a pitching change, we'll break for commercial. All right, Creech steps in, nobody out, the base is loaded. And he takes a strike here in the 7th. All right, time called by Coach Levy. Kyle Martin over at third. He's having some issues with his shoe. Swing and a miss. 0-2 to Creech. That one misses everything. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one gets away. The runners aren't doing anything wisely. 2-2. Up and out for ball 3, and the count's full. And ball 4 walks in. What should be all right, so a little bit of confusion ends this one apparently, fans. The pitch was called ball 4, and it walked in the winning run to give Ellsbury a 4-3 victory. but there is some disagreement as to whether that pitch hit the end of the hitter's bat. They're saying no, and this one is going to stand. Once again, a 4-3 victory for Ellsbury. No games tomorrow night that I am aware of, but join us again on Wednesday as Legion returns at 6 o'clock. In the meantime, have a good night, and thanks for watching.